Power FM so any TVSYZ so. Na ensam no doso ya bobo na so kama ye de somo ene so ne siabrem Kasiebo. Madaroma radio stations ne doso wa Ghana ha Kasiebo yi omo asom no madaroma ena da ne da wo mobo ama Ghana ene adesia mo amanone obia etimi ya bietie. Water Power 94.1 eho Global FM eho Sharp 106.9 Watakra de Nsoma 92.1 ewon Krankwanta. Boom FM ewo Jasekan Jinyame 107.7 ewo Sampa. Nananum 92.5 for Afugoso. West End Radio 100.3 Welembele KFM Pazangrige FM Body. Vinci Radio ne TV odunkwa no fen omo nyina ekutam ya adesien mo ATB. Sanso ena Loud Silence TV ekuram kama pa ya adesien mo so ATB de ede afagana fane nyina. Sanso ena wimpan sampanwen FM ekutam eoposiga. Uko amanonia radiosmonline.com ekutam. Sanso ena Dicey Radio ewe Italy, Adafopa Radio Paris France, G Live Radio ewe UK, OPD Radio ewe UK, Apple 68 ewe Virginia, omnyina kutem ene yade bayi. En sama yade somo ne dey yedi makotre bi ne.
Mrahye bedwamudom kuma no pani ya wo hwe etenetene wom akire aban asoafo se wom ntumi nya adwuma na won fanto.
Chief State Attorney bi ababeto se opani no wone yewura Alfred Agbesi Wayomi enyankitahudi agiska adi free ho bribe inti ene wonye lawyer biem.
So afọ wabone din se won kwapomuden aso yese wono aka se wode esi na nisu na so dwumadi a yahase dada wababeto no obeto.
Owura ni monyamfo Dr. Kasiela to force na de atodwa ya na asem a woka ne se Ghana economy no se yedi nsuo ne mframa asine so.
Bodi mrahye bedwani ache se my penny okufu ado ankasa oyenyiyimu na oyenhwehwe wanimu san se ensakra ya oye ewo na aban mu no etifi atoye etifi mantam fo de wayi wo mu.
Nagrat asama ababetodwa yedi nkomo ede efa ho eni se Nagrat force won sika bi special prosecutor will release anya sadia yebesi benyesi okurum ha.
Wode enhyehyɛ foforo aba ediama empenefo ene yabo mudin se aban asoafo foforo ewo mrahye bedwam yede sansam ne bebremu.
Kodwa pon kroma de ababetudwa se wone de wabai nkurase obesisisi adan de ama omo saglami wo bewie ama hoto aba Ghana ha.
Ensam ne bi kana mo bete ewo Kasiebo emusi yede bosume nan yede ye kana ne nyina wo bete bi enyuma kwa wo do bi boye tidom ne de Kasiebo yi ebrem ye live on Facebook Power 979 TVXYZ na yede aseda ma Let's Talk Educational Consult 3P Garlic Mixture debi ha yanka mo asemo senya wo de ade ne double shishim Kel 360 toothpaste afe Antec Herbal yede o mase Amuzu Herbal Clinic X Natural Mineral Water Solak Natural Clinic, Power Specialist Herbal Hospital, Class House Electronics, Little George Health Shop, Ruta Natural Product, Medimosis Clinic and Prostate Center. Wamo ebo yetidom near de Kasiebo yi ebremo, and you make Kasie, Mokote, Becca Fire Jeja, na yede esomo ayame, be po so hima. Nana, ya 40 wa amanfo, call my a good year, Papa B. Ladies, Dembo, Sanafi.
Okumangra, Diwan, for Heneba, Boama, Benny, and Semno, and Twaswe, Nientrim. And Koma, the dead ya appear, yes, say, I was say, you didn't come more any. Na, Ura and Monyam for Alfred Agbesi, Wayomi, Sir Mokaya, any PP, a man yo kuono bra, wamo epe a kunya edieno. Wamode Owura Alfred Agbesi Wayomi ednedru etonyom emanu Wayomi samo kai saa nyom ni nyina ene se yeso akwakwe project bia NPP fo no esusu se wanye na waji huska na opani sansensem no mu esiye no ya na wo mo eka no opani ba ko ya efre no Samuel Nikwe tete ya wo no eye Chief State Attorney eba ya ba beto odwa se opani no akwakọ Jessica ya eye 400,000 Ghana cedis kane de mu ɔpepepepe ɛnan 4 billion ɛna wakɔ akɔgye ɛde afiri yɛwura afrɛ agbesi wayomi hɔ na wabra nsɛm yi ɛbaeɛ no General Legal Council ɛtra ase ɛma wɔn ɛdo nsɛm no mu asukɔ na wɔn do wɔn asukɔ no a wɔn ba bɛwie no asɛm ɛbaeɛ ba bɛtɔ dwa sɛ ampa ɔpanin no wagye sika no ampa enti ne krataa yi a ekura no yɛ ma ne ho kwan sɛ wɔyɛ mmaranimni ɛwɔ ɔman Ghana mu na wɔdi asɛm na wɔtwitwa gye amanfoɔ no saa adeɛ no yagye afiri ne nsɛm eti afiri ɛnɛ da yi a ɛkɔ yi wɔyɛ layman wɔnyɛ lawyer biem wɔntumi ɛmfrɛ obi my learned colleague dabi wafo mmara wohyia no na wig ne bi egu ne tiri so a wafo mmara ɛda a wɔbɛwuo no wig no yɛmfa bi nsie no wɔnyɛ lawyer biem ya ɛnɛ yapam no ɛde afiri mmaranim adwuma no emu na nsɛm yi bɛtɔ dwa no Ghanafoɔ dodoɔ no ano akasa sɛ o sɛ wei deɛ anka akyɛ na adɛn na yɛntumi ɛnyɛ nneɛma a yɛbɛtumi ayɛ nanso baabi a akɔ akuduro no yɛbɔ yɛn homɔden yi o yɛnsa aka Honorable Inusa Fusenin yɛne no ɛkɔ akɔdi nkɔmmɔ no so yɛ mmras sɛ badwani ɛde ma Tamale Central wɔyɛ mmarani no nso kane yɛwura wadaworoma yɛmo akɔ aba yɛwura Inusa Fusenin wadaworoma yɛmo akɔ aba
mejo so na pom design
bɔkɔ paa na wo nso ɛ
me hoye na me ye no shall bejani dada
dada kane wanyon mo ai asemi ababesi abetodwa wate say
ani ma say ni ko itete
mo
na no ye state attorney at the attorney general's office and ready wo yo be case no ba no yemma ye kind ni court wa fumra defrauding by false pretenses there were kase obaye adevi every sa kasa no so ye manu sika se onkoya ade no na sa sa no kai no na intro no kwanim disaska de oji ye ne odu nyansa krono na eji sa sika no that's fraud by false pretenses and that state attorney there or their name prove the case against William no only well detected. Now, Mintimu who said the buy na security establishments or year him the company say well negotiated YG 400,000 Ghana cedis. Can you name $400,000? Free William ho. And the case no eda so over report him General Legal Council. The case no eda so also last week and 2 weeks ago the General Legal Council Omudi omu inuasem ebetu ija someone equally if I say yeah state prosecutor na only accused person everyone kita up to the point say that accused person distika egun account mu why from so the assume gross professional negligence gross professional misconduct the brothers are wanting yejuma as a lawyer this is the class of the matter
Inti we no say yakasa wanya juma as a lawyer biemu a enuoma ben ni nuoma ben and wontumi nya biem kra yentumi mfrɛ no lawyer ana wontumi render services mama say ni
we friend lawyer poor no atia what say we friend lawyer he himself must decline it. Hey, say on country say on your lawyer.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
Ebia, watcham na, obi apano, oh, lawyer Matthew.
Over the Nakacho, oh, Minyalo of you.
I was so cast me yellow. I just know a bit to know Kobo, General Legal Counsel, man, yes, sir. Upon your friend, lawyer, what just what fumra?
Yes, sir. Overpass off as a lawyer.
Hey! Wow. And you know she.
I know she. That is the highest form of punishment for for a lawyer under the professional conduct and ethics.
When were you dear man no a permanent and I were up to Emrebi?
Permanent lifetime ban.
And he want to mean conco seki for redress say okay, baby adro no mamin court.
What to me call?
Okay.
No, what to me call?
It will bet to me a court battle say maybe a punishment dear man no and was and I said bia yan tree boss yan shemu yam and siasi.
And under the rules of natural justice. One team in Numasem. Ana
wow.
I did the year say 1 year or 1 year, and now Omufa I did the here Edibu assembly. So you can go to court, you can appeal to the General Legal Counsel. Sentence no high.
You better ask. Lady, see, a foot your band now the Bema Union, a lawyer for.
Oh, lawyer for, you see, when you can say, so when you are summer, not some years, the Sunchewa, we also get lawyer, yes, sir. A property, and you can say, lawyer, any Nipocodia would be bad. Would ban of say, wow, no one G will rise, vindicate to rise. And you can say, lawyer, any side the Pocrono, war, get home. And the coin. Until yet, near state attorney some quo. Lawyer, yeah. We double dealing now. It's gross professional misconduct.
You said you're by a
at any time, the interest of your client must be supreme. And they want to mean, Nico say, then the client here, the government of the Republic of Ghana. And they want to me, Nico say, only Goyomi, Omunwo, and Nico, especially when our legal system is an adversarial system.
Enti Yura Wadaruma, dear C, is there any other punishment to be a more you bet to me the Yamanwana? And I say the punishment in any essence say no. Ababe told you say Sikano Ebia Aje Waje enti a lawyer for say on count muhubim punishment in any and I bet to me a man for say Ebia Kodem and Akoyese and Akoyese.
No, punishment is a great deed. And anything the medical culture will say, debarment is the highest form of punishment under the system.
Wow.
The highest form. So, yes, I will say, Uncle them. No, Omankasa.
Okay.
Want to be a lawyer, you. And almost say, Uncle them, if it was a criminal charger. We a lawyer, no, I could them for a number of years for fraud. What do you practice it?
Okay.
What do you practice it?
The Amisabisabium say, yes, say, Oma Obisika, in the name of bribe. Na Ojia. What would the man no what would the what Yenino? More from under the law. And to where no so no criminally no. Robin to me some funny court to say. Papa, what the bribe? Eti yama emrano any ni from a different angle. Ana abuaba kuyen ye preno. Eti enwano no.
Yeah, under your jurisdiction under Ghana law. There will be committed crime. Obia need to say on facade for chrono court. Is a buy.
Okay.
The won to me in court uncle the the person who paid the bribe and the person who received the bribes are equally guilty into almost for court. Just say you must be a complainant. And I look, a complainant, I'm a police force, one who said, assume I'm a bribe. And so one who said, assume I bribe. Until Omuminu be complaining, I'm almost not state to ever take action because in a criminal matter, your interest is contaminous to the interest of the state.
Okay.
Under the laws of Ghana.
Okay.
The way the SC in the General Legal Council said, the General Legal Council has the authority, right, to protect the integrity, reputation, and uphold ethical standards of the legal profession.
Okay.
So, until Obi the legal professional, the recourse is to the General Legal Council.
Okay.
Until somewhere Nico Tete, every over state attorney, senior state attorney, and then or prosecute the case. Now about that, I want to say, not accused person who actually sika into his account. That is subverting, first of all, subverting the course of justice. Subverting, so you will conduct the case in such a way that the interest of the client, which is the state, will be compromised.
Okay.
The lawyer.
It's a say no, say no, dear, yenya a in a free or yet I say. It is a said the oba ya me can say, oh, we are MPA, we say we are for man. And also be friend and lawyer, one can say me lawyer.
Lawyer view.
You will be a okay, you. I don't want say I can him Rasabajani, Emma Tamale Centra, Honorable Inus of Fuseni. And I'm to send you, Eddie and Comofadi, Ecos one hunti. Whope Ura, Niquetate, Ayanadia. What a tenant of Petutu, Wapia free fiape. Was it lawyer Matio? Na ba kujina ho recordu lawyer Martin enti wanyanka menya lawyer no waje so eya modi akwakoma General Legal Council say papa no da so bonus ho nsamna ne say we lawyer ene ombesan ababedoa no tini ba bia kodu
asam ne modin
modin pa
na say ohine ba me no wanya asam na yemfa zamafa Lizzie ana muga say me lawyer na me kohu say wo account mu hwehwe mu ade say muga account mu no watue sika de ama na yire
yeah
hey
so mo sika be to mine account me to mpɛ no transfer ye e de call na yire account na yire no ye frɛ no gifty ni kwetete na o transfer e koto na account mu it will transfer e koto na account mu ano na e trigger very bad
ano di na no eba ne sa futu papa be wo mre mu na wo de ebe ma abai
$400,000 and they would buy $4.98 billion
na sabre no wo de hwe
8 billion cedis then time kra no
number of years
ache
nti ene kra ene enye sika
keto sabre no wo de fo pa oh
wow
asemato no lawyer Martin
yeah wo yo miske amanfo dibio
ohene bi ed message abre me say when classmate e wo Accra Academy
oh
yeah
wo Accra fo ni mas ye nyina ye nsua bi emfa mo ye brawai ma no kredie ne pepepe ye ni wanim esika ye beto ye he wo beja oho enra awehosem ayetie wa ba ejuma ye obi bia ebi ase sebe wantumi ankofie bi ne wo bre preye sebe wo fa kwan bone so na nyan ya wo de ejechi nti ye ma no kredie ne yenim wan
ni ko ba bia okoye kowu ye no hospital no ne se eni ho ne wo green book mu eni ho ho na nyame so kokun no
you know babo ma be
nti mo de mo se green book mu e na ade ne nko awo na eni ho no ye do koto ho a wa hwe ya ne nyame adom no wa mafie the better way ma no kokotwe wo he ya etobre bi ya na eye o obi ya ejapade kama sei esisi ho na mo ya propaganda nti mo nka no krentre Ghana for say hospital no ewo ho mote ho na ewo green book na John Mahama no wasi hospital ewo green book mu a eni ho wo yare ye ho na ye de ukoye ukase trade ampunyame jama na dwene nye se obemu wasa akosa green book hospital no wasa ba fie ya bi nyame wonte sa ate timunya musuban no na mo nka no krentre Ghana for eno no wura mu a wo beba anya sa wo kwa wo ma
Every about traffic be a better ni bebre, but ye wo hosi ye beka no kre no ama Ghana foate. Yet one some ne so. E wo mrahebedom dom kuma no. Pani ye ohwe no wotene tere wo mo. E ye Kwame Agbeja governance ne wo de ato aban asoafo enimu se mo ankasa adwuma no muntumi nya mo mfanto na mo nko. Ye ntete ye movre mu ntua to e ma aban no wo mfa bi ntua mo kai bra. Ye hia mo se mo beba ye be ye adwuma wo mrahebedom a ye hwehwe mo a ye hu mo kira kwan na wakasa wo mrahebedom efa ensem bi a ebobo ba na mrahebedafo eye asem hia mo maka ho asem a besi ne sakraye maye na wotwe adwen ade asiso sa se na Saudi mrahebedwan honorable Roxy Dafia Meko eso akasa se wo kwashi bi kra esi obi sa ese toafo ba beyi ano ewo mrahebedwam wo nanso esan se wo maye wo madwene se sebe se mrahebedwan wo mu osedan yonti woto nsa from wo ema no adeda kasen se wiemu na no enna Kwame Agbeja governance waka ho asem no waka se asoafo ehwe adwuma na enye brafo so tewa bese enti se wonu mu se wontumi nya fato ho ne kɔ ne yenya kwan yentie no.
It's a matter of record that the Ministry of Transport has 2 deputy ministers. And this House, on many occasions, have given deputy ministers to respond to questions asked by members. Mr. Speaker, these questions, some as old as last year. My question, for instance, I filed it and it was admitted in June 2023. So if the minister is now coming to respond to it, he's still giving excuses that he's unavailable. He could have detailed any of his 2 deputies to come to respond to them. Mr. Speaker, my question is to ask the Minister for Transport what necessitated the decision by Kotoka International Airport to fumigate passenger bags at the airport at a cost of $7. This was my question. Filed June last year. It's coming to this House in February 2024. And even though it's slated to be answered today, he's giving excuses. Any of his deputies could have come to answer this.
As we speak, the majority side, led today by the Deputy Majority Leader, Honorable Afenyo Makin, a 17-member majority. Only 17. If we add you before, it will be 18. The question is, the ministers won't come. The members won't come. What is happening? If they don't want to be in government again, as said the other day, they can all resign. They can resign. There's nothing in the Constitution which says that you must necessarily be there for 4 years. It's up to 4 years. They can resign today. Because we can't come. Look at us. Does this look like minority to anybody? Is this minority and this is majority? The ministers are not in the country. You said one of them called you at 11 p.m. And the leadership cannot be found.
Eti eni ayeti ye de din kan no Saudi mrahebedwan Roxy Dafia Meko ena de twatwo kra no pani ohwetetene mrahebedwam dom kuma no minority chief whip Kwame Agbeja governance.
Ya to aso ne nkomo na nsam no asan ababiem yada so ewo mrahebedwafi ho na we de one yakasae dwabase dwumadi so ene anopen abra Kwame nkatre dwamu ne no ena owura Kasiela ato forsen ya wono edom kuma ewo mrahebedwafie na anodifo enedai wode etudwa se Ghana economy no kwasem se owura hospital yewo nipa bi wo ha yese ye frɛ no se life support no ene se obi wo ha obekɔ no yɛde nsuo mogya aduane mframa bibia yɛde asi saa nipa no so ɔbɛdwo nso ɔbɛgya ne nan o ɔbɛdidi o ɔbɛyɛ den o ne nyinaa no yɛde fa dodo bɛn mu yɛde asi saa nipa no so na IMF aba Ghana ha nyinaa no baabi aksese Ghana economy no ogyina no life support ɛna ɛsɛ Ghana economy ɛgyina so ɛti sɛ Ghana economy paa ɛho bɛyɛ akɔnɔ deɛ no kwasɛm ɛmu ohu ɔkasa ɛdwa base so
first the one that CBI yɛmfɛnda IMF dɛ wetum waboa ma Ghana ɔyɛ intensive care yɛkɔm no yɛda ho hɔ sɛ nka IMF wɔnso yɛ mu a ɛsisi anka ɔman no kora nka egu nyame adom yɛda ho the intensive care a drip sisi ɔman Ghana economy no do ondu time a yɛyi fi do yɛyi drip no fi yɛn do pese kim wɔ life support agye kɔn obi wɔ wiase ma na ɔte Ghana ha na sɛ ɔma wotiri mi yɛ wɔ de ahohehia a yɛkɔm na de yareba a yɛkɔm wɔ de akɔto intensive care unit yɛfi hɔ a nipa ɔnka no kware nkyerɛ
osamo
nua ebi a yɛdu ni eduru bi na wɔda ama Ghana ma yɛn do ato yɛn collapse na yɛn do ato hospital yɛmfi hospital
but at least inflation aba form
yɛka see second inflation aba form a oye economics kasem obi bo friend shrink
inflation
ne level na yedu CCI shrink inflation achede ehwe price a aden no bo beka de inflation ore ba form ehwe aden ne kase na wodo ton na ne kase no so atsodo nti inflation ore ba form sande aden ne kase no dodo na wodo won sakan aba form ma price aye pepepe
Wei ayansama ora Kasiela to forcing wade etudwa and what him say e-levy a digital pickpocket no na waka digital pickpocket no a na kwakwa say obi enam abefo kwan so ewie osika ye show bottom e de afrim esan say obi a wallet anase bia obi a phone e ne wallet eso e na ne sika ewo na omampani na trase ase why say kane amwawi kromfo wope wawie wo no wanua wanya wanua wo no wo kwa no wopa wo kromfo enu bi no keti akromfo ago na ne nsese obotom no yi enu bi no eno mampani na na danko akufa do akwa aba no wo mobile phone no so no a yese ye no digital no wo de digital no ebo kro no awie kete wo se saade no emmoa moman no enkwa animu
do na ba parliament of digital wusi ko show bottom na instead of yefu bottom na that 11 na ban NDC MPC queen ye dwuma magana for se mema yem pass bill yeah President Akufo-Addo na ni alaje ba wo one MPP MPC won shedem won kasai wo hye putupra wo tie we chill wo motivate hon wo work ko warm up wo ba parliament and o queen when the MPP, MPC, NDC, where will peer into engine, will make sure the e-levy are passing. And some are catching the Nibi in there. Them e-levy, the 100 Ghana cedis simple, as I will be a one jet tax one. It's not with them 100 Ghana and the sender, what the tax, the what the tax. You will be a send 50 Ghana or more being put in the tax. You will be a transfer sikafi na wallet him to an bank account to the wallet him. Saman Brana, 1 year in now, that was the and the can you take. Oman na be de chira wo frɛ no Alhaji Bawumia. Then I'm saying, after telling Ghanaians there, yentua e-11, ko gina UPSA kakasa, was in there, sister do pedoye Ghana mampanyin. One serabon for cho, one sebibia. Mbom Ghana fun kodu ntua e-11 na mbom se yewura samoto aba mana. Ono kwa one short time 2025 no mun obahwe do bebe yefi. Mekachiro Alhaji Bawumia de asamari ken se no kwara seminary camp parada ame ato mini ono ma ye NDC MP ye zembra baba Ghana bashibudo ye bill na dem bill na ye baba Ghana bashibudo ye de baba aboto ho na yende wo mde ye dom kuma ho no ye dom na ora kan asem ne hu de MPP MPC fu ni bi wo bosi wonya age wo feel there obo hoodwink Ghana fo na wodi nda na wo ye no ya beda Ghana fo yakoto abam
Ora atoforsen ene kwamenka ene etwenkomo
Yetoa ensem no eso na pani foforo ya yabo ne di se onkoye soafo ewo apomuden atira ye ho sanse orumai accountant no wo ho ya tese enam na basa so omototo niema basa ma covid ebe yantam yekomo ewo kromo akwakwa jimamanu an ne de ya wona ti konkonsa so wonkonti okoboy doctor wona ne yabo ne di se wonko asoye ho nene wode atu adwa ese etoda ne yabo di se ko asya na satena ye bi na koye adwuma enye enhyehyɛ anasa policy foforo ya wode ba no eno na kyese wo ye adwuma na emom enye man nkete bi ya stakeholders a ewo satena ye ho no efa wo mo ho wo maka ho asam emfie bebrenie na nso yentu ho anamo no eno na ese wodi si wani so na se wutu sa anamo na ede se we be hye obia enum ama obia ni agye wo ho emfaso papa etumi abaso nti wo so wo no woko apomudi ase ye ho no wo be hwe se wo mu se wono a wonani suade ho a wo pese wo de bade nanso wo be menani akọ hyehyeye a wo ho dada no eso na wo hwe awie ni nyina ansana wo de foforo ababeka ho.
But sometimes it is not the programs you introduce into a sector that makes people happy or improves their state of mind. It is the relationship and addressing those basic things which does not require resources necessarily, but requires attention and altering some protocols. And this is going to be one of my major initiatives. When you talk to people, there are some low-hanging fruits. When you talk to doctors, they can tell you, Doc, these three things have not been structured properly. Can you rearrange them? Doing just that will make them go like, okay, now there's someone who listens to us. Now we are serious. Now we are traveling on a good path. You talk to staff, and let's say the ministry. What is the problem? The basic, the low-hanging. And so that will be the first target. Things that can be done without necessarily marshalling resources, but putting them in place makes people excited. If we do a lot of these things, make the stakeholders happy, understand them, get on the path that they want. We might not get to the destination, but just getting on the path is likely to make an impact. And so, and before I forget, there are some few projects which look like hallmarks for performance, or which people use as indicators for performance. How Kasiebo functions, what you meet or what you experience when you go to Kasiebo. Although I'm not a CEO, I'm going to work closely with those who head this facility to make sure that the ordinary Ghanaian experiences some significant change in terms of the experience in the hospital.
Dr. Okoboy esan to aso ese nipa bi kasan ebrek to we de den na obetumi dia ye na wo se hwe me ye magician wo de munya me ye dwuma papa said ya meba be peja niema mu ewo apomudi aso ye ho no mo ankasa ebeye mo wanwa wone nsem twefo nkomo twetwe mu na ode nsem itudwa.
Let me say that when you look at the challenges of this country, there are 10 years. I don't think it's fast. Why am I saying so? Sometimes when I meet people, I get the impression they are sort of relaxed. They think our problems will be solved ultimately. And ultimately can be 100 years. So I am the kind that believes that we don't really have time. And my experience or work in the district, coming to the city, being with big hospitals, the agencies, one thing I've realized is that most of our challenges can be solved. Unfortunately, some people have been in the system and sort of have been made to believe that really that's what it can be. And that is why I think that to be here 10 years, of course, you have to thank God for His message. But I believe that we don't have too much time. We have to find policies and people who will follow through the policies so that some of the basics will be taken care of. And when I say basics, when you walk into a hospital, at least there should be someone to come to you and make sure that you get some intervention. We shouldn't have a situation where you visit the hospital and even who to talk to, you don't know who to talk to. I mean, these are basics. I'm not talking about some microscopic surgery or talking about some major transplant. I'm talking about the very basics. So I think these things can be done. I'm also not trying to say health.
Dr. Bernard Okoboy penny a yaboni di se swafo won kohwe apomuden aseye ho ovre wo kasa pa enti wen se nya hwe no okoye ho
akyerɛkyerɛfoɔ bɛ sɛ ahanan ya wo mo eka nagratikuo no ho ababeto dwa sɛ omo akatua special prosecutor sɛ wo de tabo e de atoso wo de ahye fridge mu ma aye blog enya de a obetua ne kyena adan ya yes special prosecutor ho na omampania be de akire ba omiase ne digitalization no ate enkrofo bi na sa nkrofo no susu se wo mo no enam sebua kwan so eyen samanfo na mo gi akatua nti wate wo mo na no nagrat se enye nokre na sika no se special prosecutor entua se sika no a wo ma no enafuo mienu pe ye be siga na ha no enye papa yentie pani yo nene no enyanya iredi a yebebo ne matebi
na wasa ensakraye ya my penny akufuado waye ewo na soafo mu a entiye eche se Dr. Baumia de hyehyɛ kyerɛ ija last minute injury time reshuffle a wɔyɛ yi ɛna board mrahye bedwani papa bi Samson ahi wɔde eto edwa ese my penny akufuado wo yɛ nhwehwɛ mu o wankasa wo yɛ obi ase wunya de wani si obi sisa wo mpena asɛm a na ejai hwini wo ebesisa esan sɛ wo hwɛ atoyɛ tifi mantam western north region a sasa sakraye na oyɛ no ebia nsi ho ye ni obi a wo firi ho a wo aban emu eno nso de na ntwa yie kura ensɛtwafo nhyiemu ase na Samson ahi wɔde nsɛm eto edwa ɛsɛ my penny akufuado wayɛ western north for ayepamu
anado ne western north for ani ni yie constitution no ekere say we minister sir I was say we make sure say region bia nipa ever work cabinet no cabinet but as it stand now we show more less now or the aba mo ojo mo ho omo a odo mo abeka ho no ministers so deputy ministers no but kukura ni every western no the only person na owo ho mayen ene Dr. Kokwe environment minister listen about no the president and so you anticipate na ko be foforo deputy ministers this about and no ba ko plan who free was no and in fact maybe me can say enifaso I want to believe say nanado ni afaso and me de kwa we fakwa we so atwena de number say was enough be anyone din aka listen na or the about. And we are not happy. The chiefs are not happy. All of us are not happy. Because you cannot form a government in Ghana. Every Western law.
We body mrashe bedwani honorable Samson ahi na yetenen kano.
Ya twaso na ye ni nkomo foforo yi emfa emfiri ho. Kodwo ponkroma. Omampani akufuado ayi na free baby ya na wakasa no. Ya na otwa ntro bebre no wayi na free ho se kodwo enkohwe adansie so. Na kwadwo ekoye no obehwe mu sini dan no kasa no a ene wo kasa sisei saglami oba bewie afenkurase so obesisi adan wo ho yentie nsem akwadwo ponkroma de atodwa no yo na yebekwa homa so ne ye ne honorable Samson yekro ya akwakwa twenkomo honorable wadaroma ye mo akwaba
so menya
na wompom bokode ye
no
boko papa Honorable Wadaruma kwadwo ponkroma se wanya bayi saglami obewie saglami ade ne na aka ya edan no aka nwuramu Wadaruma
ngada avancha atefo ina na ele ponkroma o kanse obewie saglami a bono nu nsema okano ebia da yedina ko Western Housing Minister na wo say oka bibi ekiro man no frite amra ewra sensu wache ye veteno no oka say ne focus na ho di nyina bakwa ko se sagremu ma ye wie asensu wache ko ho no you have a concurrent on Juma no answer agreement. Say, Uncle Hane, one star a ye now much agreement about 20. I know Poncoma Juma, the Sian on Fiamochi, I ja a dino, ho amana aditoretino. Over here, not more than, and I said not less than 2 years. Ede a complete adwuma na wo ho. And is a oyan ko ho pra only the nature of that is a wo ho. You see, I can say for a fact that Eja Dano Mano Ajina Hobe 7 years, 8 years, no. Certainly there will be structural integrity problem. Work on it, that be a crack. I say, meanwhile, no. Never flew on a casa yede and Kania. Na oya abana said, Yedeko. And on an aqua. Emma, Matilda saw something I cry either. Vienna. And see, the magnitude of programs now on I'm so called and now, born on Nutano. Now, I don't believe, sir, with my
the honorable, the now can say, the Akano Eye and Kania, Ebia, be connected to the national grid, and sure, sir, I want some to say.
And I'm Kanaka infrastructure.
Okay.
Outside infrastructure, no, say, yeah.
Okay.
And outside, say, yeah, so we're going to get drainage. Yeah, a banner, be maybe I ready grammar, a cohort commission. Now I was showing, example, I am ready. I'm not any completed. But you see, I know, I even look at that is my attitude with the
yeah.
Machines are now why the edge money in a Tanks are now all in a year. Materials are all on and you know, up and now, over Mr. Nambaka. And I won't go home or cassette. Who go to year. Oh, 8 months now, go to ministry. Over go to for you to even say. Whether number 6 or not, did that was some nine. I just the some number 2 you are heading towards August. I said July.
Near Betuaba.
Come on, now back to come on. So, which number doesn't say who got for years ago? And they say, and you know, maybe a minute did the old Muso Paco because some can open for sure and crack the movie for some night. Probably a veteran of private in March. And the other two probably ever take the office, no, May August a March ending. When you say office, but not only for 4 months. And Sana, what's me up there to do my work because mind you, and yet house and house or different. Drainage issues, and by the time over, do what we know about Tiago Crano, what's almost some night. And for someone much, and for someone I don't go July.
Yeah.
I don't go July, not a big August, I didn't have to Ghana. From August, I can be an election year. And you got no man, no, in the room, or for you.
Okay. Honorable, aside Saglemi, under your watch, moye adan biem eka ho na eno so ne tebie mu teseng.
Yes, but chairman so na I before that we see na tayuro na ye about 24 really just a 8 bedrooms start 24.
Wow.
Na we na upo council and also the same thing about 24 units so na awie uko na edanya wo kumasi a almost same before na yen na ye dem slate for
ewo ayi asokore mampo ho no
asokore mampo and this year na ye
wow
we completed it and sana ye free abam we didn't commission it and I'm over here on the commission no ye because ye dem slate and who ka tika nyina ye na ye twa ye na ye said asana free abam so because or one of my sign na e bo sire mita na